WWRR, WWRR HD1, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, WYCK Plains, WMMZ, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Hazleton. Powered by Mohegan, Pennsylvania. This is The River, 105 and 103.5. This is Music on the Menu on The River.
Timothy, where on earth did you go?
Featuring Northeast PA's best artists.
Maybe, never mind. She can move me like the stereo, like a song on the radio. She's an angel in the morning, yeah, that's right.
And now, here's your host, Alan K. Stout.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on The River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am, Sunday nights from 9 to 10, bringing you regional artists from northeastern Pennsylvania, doing their own original material, hanging out with D.C. Taylor. D.C., good evening.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, Looking forward to Thanksgiving coming up this
Thursday.
This Thursday. Any plans?
Plans? Yeah, I go hang out with my dad down in Philly, and we're gonna do whatever. I know, I might just order a pizza or get some Chinese food or something. I saw I'd come down and see you Thanksgiving, but please don't feel obligated to put on a whole feast. It's probably just gonna be him and me. So. Yeah.
Now, forgive me, DC. Is this your first or second Thanksgiving without your mom?
First without my mom.
I thought so.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So.
Well, it's good you're going down there to be with your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You'll appreciate that. And
of course.
Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. I'll be heading down that way, too. I'm going down to Philly to see my sister.
Oh, good.
And we're all going down there this year.
Good.
So we'll all be in the city of brotherly love for the holiday. We wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. To everybody listening, let's get this show rolling. This one's from one of our favorites. This is Kate. It's called Breathless.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what it is. Tell me what you'll take from me. Tell me why it comes to this. Why it comes to this. Nothing's how it used to be. It's just the way it is.
Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen here on Music on the Menu with a song called Long Gone. And before that, Kate with a tune called Breathless. Let's keep the music rolling with one from Miz. This one's called I Got a Name. Jim Croce cover.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I've got a name. I've got a name. Like the singing bird and the broken toad, I've got a name. I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he kept it. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies cry, I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I go there proud. Rolling me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. But they can't change me. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. And I know I could share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. Rolling me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Rolling me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by.
Aaron Fink here on Music on the Menu with his cover of Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down. And before that, Mike Miz with his cover of Jim Croce's I Got a Name. Two talented guys there who are very good songwriters in their own right and do tons of original music. But they took a shot at a couple of great songs, and I thought they did a great job. So I thought we'd play them both for you back to back. Let's keep the music rolling with one from the Beta Black Domes. This one's called Heaven.
They say there could never be a God in heaven. They say there could never be a God in heaven. They say there could never be a God in heaven. Of all the things our simple minds conceive, heaven's grand appeal is lost on me.
Midnight train on the platform round 11. Rust in an old wheelchair, pants tied off at the knees. Worn old army jacket was missing both the sleeves. He said, son, I don't know where you're going. Better winds or I was blowing in the face of all my memories. I don't need your help. I don't need their heaven. Got enough weight hanging. They say there could never be a God in heaven. They say there could never be a God in heaven. They say there could never be a God in heaven. All the things our simple minds conceive, heaven's grand appeal is lost on me. Heard a young hostler say there can't be a God in heaven. Stumbling from a corner bar on Vine 57. Was leaving with a well-dressed man who hailed them both to ride. Called me over to the window once they were inside. She said, why you looking so concerned? There's one thing I learned. Strangers fill the void inside of me.
a burning thing. Honey, I've been burning at the thought of you and me. Oh, my love is sure. Sadly, I missed the chance to tell you everything. Oh, I didn't want to leave on the story, but I told you one day I'd have to go. If it's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Now I fear my chance has come and gone. 'Cause somebody came and stole that heart right along. Now I know my fears are true, but I just want that chance in life of loving you. Oh, I didn't want to leave on the story, but I told you one day I'd have to go. If it's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Told you one day I'd have to go. If it's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's right in that county. Oh, I didn't want to leave on the story, but I told you one day I'd have to go. If there's any consolation, I will come back soon. 'Cause darling, my heart's in that county, right there back in Boone. Oh, right there back in Boone. Right there back in Boone.
Chase Matthews here on Music on the Menu with a song called Back in Booth. Before that, Monster Track Supergroup with a song called Adrian. Right. Yo, Adrian. I don't know how you can not hear that name and not do that.
Right. You have to.
It's just a must. I mean, think of all the poor women out there named Adrian.
I know.
And their husbands or friends or, whoever is in their life. They just, at some point, they must be, stop, enough.
Yeah, seriously. Well, you think I've never heard that one before? All of a sudden they meet somebody new and it's like, oh, hey, do people say? Yeah, they do. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Like me and, my real first name and Hootie and the Blowfish. No, I was born 20 years before Hootie and the Blowfish.
I saw an interview with Stallone and he was talking about the Rocky films, and he's kind of surprised me because he said that, I think he said this. He said, the movie to me was more about Rocky and Adrian than boxing.
Yeah, right.
It was a nice part of the story.
Sure. Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
That was a great part of the movie is that,
of course,
that whole, him courting her and marrying her and everything.
Yep,
So,
yep.
And then, of course, the Yo Adrian, I did it at the end of Rocky 2 when he finally wins. That's the best.
Right.
Anyway, that band's from Williamsport.
There you go.
Based out of Williamsport. So that's Jeff Pettinger there, and Brett Alexander played on that too. Before that, the Beta Lactums, that's Billy Liebeck, and it's that one, a song called Heaven. Let's keep the music rolling now with Brad Alexander and Friends. This one's called Villain.
When I was a boy in this sleepy town, I was laughed at, picked on, and put down. But now I'm a man and I'm here to say somebody's gonna pay. Oh, I'm just a feeling misunderstood, a product of my childhood. Oh, I'm just a villain with a checkered past, and nice guys finish last. Too many vendettas and not enough time. I'm an evil mastermind. Too much abuse and not enough attention. And did I mention? Oh, I'm just a feeling misunderstood, a product of my childhood. Oh, I'm just a villain with a checkered past, a nice guy's Swedish last. Nice
What are you waiting for? Just tell me and then you can leave me. 'Cause I know you're gone, you're gone. You're not coming back this time. I know that I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. What are you here for? You know my heart is barely beating. You walked out our door when you knew you were all I needed. So open up those eyes and let me be the one you're seeing. You know I realize that in the morning you'll be leaving. 'Cause I know you're gone, you're not coming back this time. I know that I was wrong. I know you're gone, it's tearing me up inside. 'Cause I know that I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Cause I know you're gone, you're not coming back this time. 'Cause I know that I was wrong. 'Cause I know you're gone, it's tearing me up inside. 'Cause I know that I was wrong. 'Cause I know you're gone. 'Cause I know I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Friday night and I'm going out. New hair and new shoes. Been a minute since I even felt like meeting someone new. A dozen bars in this old town, and I run into you. And there you go again, ripping through the club like a hurricane. Every pretty girl wants to know your name. Everybody wanna take you home. And then you brush my cheek, whisper in my ear how you're missing me. Something in my body won't let me think about the last time you did me wrong. So kiss me in the sunrise, tell me with your lying eyes we fit just like a glove. arms, and I'll be crying once again. But here we go tonight, bodies twisted and tangled in the candlelight. Funny how we always get the sex so right, but we never seem to fall in love. And I know your games, every move that you're gonna make, every promise that you're gonna break, every time, but I never learn. So kiss me in the sunrise, tell me with your lying eyes, we think just like a glove, never giving up. I know what you're doing, who you think you're fooling, building up a false hope, but I know you've always been a cheater, selfish cheater, spinning up a web of lies and dope. I ain't had enough yet, smoke me like your cigarette, and crush me out, light me up and burn me down. 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 Light me up and burn me
Cass and the Bailout Crew here on Music on the Menu with a song called Burn. Before that, Rick Jones with a song called You're Gone. And before that, Brett Alexander and Friends with a song called Villain. Let's keep the music rolling here with one from a new one. We just got this one sent to us from a project that we haven't received before, although we have received music from some of the players that have sent us stuff before. But the project is called Lunatic Revival, and the song is called 3.0 Hypocrite. Check it out.
Can't recall the last time I felt alive, 'cause I keep all my thoughts and opinions buried deep inside. But today's gonna be the day that you witness the rise. Yeah, I can feel their eyes watching over me, hoping and waiting for me to lose my ways. Washing your brain with the treason. Yeah. Word to the wise, don't you believe them? 'Cause they just won't admit that they're all hypocrites. No. How many times can you criticize before you realize you're a hypocrite? Don't listen lies, you hypnotize or leave you paralyzed as they contradict. Words of the wise, soon you will find there's no compromise with a hypocrite. Look in my eyes, to me you will find, to me you will find, you will find. I'm just a fly on the wall in a world where I don't belong. And I've been judged by them all just for living my life and strong. Divided we fall, my faith in you is gone. Yeah. Don't let them tell you what's allowed to be said. Bloated from all of the boat that you've been fed. They keep on taking you under. Yeah. Don't let them wake you from your slumber. 'Cause they'll never admit that they're all hypocrites. No. How many times can you criticize before you
so far to go. And in that morning train, oh, it moves so slow. Wanna get down to every town before the night comes in. Wanna get down to every town before the night comes in. And be dead in your arms to outrun the sin. Try to walk and talk at the same time. It's like trying to stop on a nickel and a dime. Stone Cold in me, baby, falls down like hell. Stone Cold in me, baby, falls down like hell. It's like giving me a test I know I'm gonna fail. Woo! What the hell? If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Well, Stone Cold in the baby falls down like hell. Stone Cold in the baby falls down like hell. It's like giving me a test I know I'm gonna fail 2 times. It's like giving me a test I know I'm gonna fail. One more. It's like giving me a test I know I'm gonna fail.
can't help it. To your head, she's just a friend, but I can't replicate the feelings you create.
Foch here on Music on the Menu with a song called Winter. Before that, Ed Randazza with a song called Stone Cold Envy Blues. And before that, a debut for you here on the program from Lunatic Revival, a song called 3.0 Hypocrite. That features Ian from Kitchen Teeth, Patrick Motto on drums and bass, and it came to us from a musician named Mark Spanenberg. So some collaboration there on that project. Also, they did that record, by the way, at Soundscape Studios in Danville. Before we sign off real quick, I want to give a shout out to somebody that I think anybody that does what I do on Sunday nights owes some gratitude and respect and homage to, and anybody that does any show like ours up and down the dial anywhere, and that is the retirement of George Graham.
Oh, yeah.
George Graham on public radio, WVIA, is retiring. They're having a retirement gathering for him soon, but he will retire this year before the end of 2025, and he has been at WVIA for 53 years.
Wow, that's great.
And his homegrown music show, which spotlights local talent, has been around for, I don't remember when there wasn't a homegrown show. I don't think he put it on right in 72 when he first came on, but it's been on for decades.
Yeah.
And as someone who's had my songs played on that show, I could tell you it's a thrill when George puts you on.
Sure.
And I know that a lot of people feel that way. And he's produced people there at the studio as well. And they're not a competitor of ours because it's public radio. Yeah. And so I feel very comfortable tonight congratulating George on his retirement. I got to introduce George last year at the Luzerne County Arts and Entertainment Hall of Fame. And I was the one that got to bring him up on stage and announce his induction. And I will say I requested that one.
Yeah.
You know.
But you did.
You know.
Yeah, sure. I believe it.
And that meant a lot to me.
Good.
And so congratulations, George. We wish you all the best and thank you for all that you did for the musicians of Northeastern Pennsylvania. Even now, one of those bands you did a lot of work with, the Badleys. This one's called World in the Way. We'll catch you next week.
If you're the sun, then why is everything so dark? I'm just waiting for a spark that can't be seen. If I'm the moon and everything revolves around you, tell me why can't I see through what lies between? Now I just don't know what to say. The world keeps getting in the way. I keep getting pulled away. The harder I try, I wanna tear this whole thing down, but I keep getting spun around every day by the world in the way. At first it was love, then there were plans, then there were problems. Oh, then we took a stand, and after we'd won, we drifted apart and forgot the reasons. We followed our hearts. No, I just don't know what to say. The world keeps getting in the way. I keep getting pulled away. The harder I try,
must